Long ago, in a land you might remember from your dreams, the power of randomness was celebrated by all. Those with dice would roll them to shape their destinies, and the bravest few would challenge each other in games of chance, epic tournaments, in which their very lives would hang in the balance.
Get that energy, Fortune!
Está muy chulo. Qué guay.
Watch out!
But that was in the era of the dice wielders. And like all eras, it too would come to an end, fading into legend and mystery. Our story begins later, in Wanecroft, a small village populated entirely by people who have never once been dealt a fair hand.
Attention, Wanners! I am the Queen, and my dark dice will decide your fate. Random rules! See that, Bernard? You're a 6er.
Oh, wow! I'm gonna live in the Queen's Dream Palace for the rest of my...
Nuh-uh, you're a dirty 3, doomed to a life of fighting and misery. That's cheating. Well, so is having an almighty dice, Snake Eye.
Stop, you guys. Wrap this up. We should really get going.
It's just a game, sis.
Even I promised Mom and Dad to get you home.
The Queen! It's the Queen!
Hey, was that really necessary?
Come on, hurry up! Now we really have to run!
Odd, wait!
Stay behind me, sis. We've got to run home and hide. Now!
Vale. Un segundito. Vale, quería asegurarme de que estaba en español, ¿vale? Seguimos.
Shoot it with this!
Oh, oh.
With this? Where?
And it's Ethan! That was... incredible!
Nothing to it, sis.
Come on, let's get out of here.
Random rules!
That's Nanny Fortuna. Works for the Queen, kidnapping children for her.
Kidnapping?
And so the Queen decreed that any child who had reached the age of 12 would be given the grand honor of rolling her one true dice, which would reveal to them their place in the world of random.
Check out this secret portal.
Bring me all of the children.
It's an old crawl space.
It works for us. Nice work, Bernie. Let's
For
go.
the Queen's wisdom is as wide as her power, which is infinite. which makes it very easy for all of you to do what she says, since she is and ever shall be correct. And though you may feel a twinge of emotion when you watch your children move to their new villages, ensure that you are feeling the correct emotion, which is joy. Joy that the Queen's plan for us is so grand. Joy that her one true dice has deigned to fix the fates of your offspring. And joy, yes, joy, that today her representative, me, the Nene Fortuna, has come to share her good news with all of you. Prepare to experience this joy, citizens. For what does random do?
Random rules!
Indeed it does, and indeed it ever shall be. For random is fair, random is just, and random is right. This is what the Queen teaches, this is what her dice teaches, and this is what life itself strives to teach you every moment of every day. When you break trust and try to decide for yourself, when you dream of choosing your own life, you do nothing but set yourself up for failure, for heartbreak, and for death. It is only by giving yourself over to the Queen and her dice, to random, that any of you can will ever be happy. And it is only through this randomness, which I remind you, rules, that you will finally and at last realize your true potential. And this goes double for your children, so rejoice! Rejoice! The time of the dice is upon us. Go now with joy, in truth, in love, in hope, and in faith, and above all, in randomness, and fetch your children who have come of age, so that they might experience the bliss of random. Now comes the moment you have been looking forward to since their very birth. Now comes the moment your offspring step into their fate, their destiny. Now comes the moment when they roll the one true dice and become citizens of random. And remember, random rules!
Estaba ahí quieto simplemente para escuchar, ¿vale?
Even! Odd! Where have you been? We've been worried sick.
I'm sorry, Dad. I tried to.
There's no time. She'll be here any minute.
Quick, get down.
Happy birthday.
Oh, Even.
And I got a present for you.
It's so cute.
Make a wish.
And the Queen said, every child of 12 years shall throw this supreme dice, and so it was. For random is fair, random prevails, and random rules. Random rules! Be grateful, child, that the Queen herself is here for your special day. Now roll the dice, and let's see what kind of person you truly are.
Vaya tapa.
It had been settled.
At least, she'll be a sixer.
Even! Oh, no!
stop it.
And so, Odd's destiny came to be living by the side of the Queen up in the Sixer's palace, where, it was said, all dreams came true. But Even's nightmare was just beginning.
Vaya timo.
Odd, where are you?
Qué guapo los escenarios, ¿eh?
I'm coming for you, sis. Hold on, Odd. Odd, I'm gonna find you, okay? Tell me where you are, Odd. Help me find you. Odd, I'm here, sis. I'm coming, Odd. Odd.
More than a year had passed since her sister had been taken away from her, and in all that time, Even had never dreamed like that before. Even knew she was now awake, and knew this was the same house she'd lived in her entire... A portrait of Uncle Jinx. It was said he'd sailed the 7 seas, and then drowned in the 8th. A portrait of Uncle Jinx. It was said a painting of Aunt Cordelia. She could play every single musical instrument in Onecroft, which was impressive, but none of them well, which was markedly less impressive. An image of great-great-great-grandmother Waters. She was the woman who'd invented sliced bread, which made everyone very excited. Well, before then, they'd just taken great big bites out of loaves. An image of great-great-grandfather Peters. 200 years ago, he ate all his clothing to win a bet. Even supposed that was the reason this portrait stopped at the neckline. These paintings showed stories Even's mother told her were safe to share, because they were true. Or so she said. Like the story of the card makers of Five Town, who'd suffered a horrible fate.
Qué guay, ¿eh? La ambientación del juego y todo. Está muy chulo, ¿eh?
Even's mother had always painted, and she'd share with Even the stories she'd hidden in her paintings. Wonderful tales of daring heroines and dashing adventure. She told her never to share these stories with the outside world. These stories might upset the Queen, and she had eyes and ears everywhere. Odd shoes, little parts of her life, still dotted their house. It didn't make it a happy house, but that was fine by Even. She never wanted to forget her sister.
Eso miramos lo último, que es la salida.
Even's father never told her stories. He preferred reality to fantasy. The physicality of hammers and nails to the ephemeral mists of dreams and fantasy.
Lo de... Esto es como un tutorial, ¿vale? Te está contando un poco.
Oh, it was still very late. Or was it very early? And Even didn't want to wake her parents.
Qué guay.
The scariest painting Even's mother had ever made was of the Shadow Man, a mysterious figure who'd gobble up children who'd ventured too far from home. Even was too old to believe in such stories. Or at least, that's what she told herself.
Justamente iba a ser eso, te lo juro.
Even stared at the toy, feeling the ground tilt beneath her. That was the exact same stuffed animal she'd given Odd on the night she was taken. Even knew her parents would be heartbroken when they woke and found her missing. But she had to go. She had to know.
Cuentos para dormir. Iba a decir, ¿vale? Que le iba a dar coger tirachina, ¿vale? Y ya de por sí la cinemática lo ha hecho. Pero igualmente yo lo iba a probar.
Figure seemed to keep its distance from Even. When she got closer, it moved further away. It was leading her somewhere.
Easy there, Even. What are you doing out so darn late? You're running like the old witch Uma put a curse on you.
Que hay decisiones. Hay decisiones.
Oh, darling. You're trying to find your sister, aren't you? I'm afraid the past is the past, child. Ah, that spark in your eye tells me you're not fooling around. I remember being your age once, I do. And I know how important imagination can seem. All right, I'll get out of your way. But don't tell your parents you saw me. Deal? You're quite welcome, young Miss Even. And stay away from the outskirts.
Vamos a explorar un poquito por aquí, a ver qué hay.
Wait up, please! Wait up!
This was Onecroft, the world in which Even and her small family lived. Like all Wanners, they hauled junk for the cargo ships that came and went in the night. All this labor was done for reasons that were never clearly understood. The Queen willed it, and no one would dare oppose her, and that was enough for everyone. Everyone, that is, except Even.
Vale, tenemos que encontrar fantasma ahora. Un segundito.
Come on, Burn, just hit it. It's right there.
He's trying, Lucky.
Aw, shucks. Now I'm all out of potatoes.
No breakfast tomorrow, and you couldn't hit the spot. Smooth going, Burn.
But it wasn't my... I mean, you're the one who... Aw, I guess you're right, Lucky.
What are you doing here, anyway?
Yeah, Even. Are your parents letting you out after dark now?
Honestly, Even, I gotta say, I'm impressed. Never thought you had it in you to break a precious rule.
Don't be mean, Lucky.
I'm not mean. That was a compliment.
I think you're cool, Even if you should listen to your parents more. My parents say listening to them is the coolest thing of all.
You guys are so touchy.
I couldn't sleep. My 12th birthday is coming up.
Mine too. Gonna get to roll the dice when it comes. I'm gonna be a sixer. I know it. I'll be saying bye to all you bloobs and hi to the riches of Sixtopia.
I'm not a bloob. I'm a star. My mom says so.
I'm not a bloob either. What's a bloob?
You getting a load of these bloobs, Even? Listen, Even, it takes two to be a jerk. One to be the jerk, and the other to be an even bigger jerk by pointing it out. Well, that's just her bad luck. Not the sort of thing I've ever had to worry about.
Really? How come?
Because my name is Lucky, and...
He meant how come Even thinks it didn't work out, Lucky?
Aw, that's mysterious. I love mysteries. Have fun with your cool mystery, Even. See you later.
A ver, voy a mirar a ver si puedo... Puedo ir para atrás, sí. ¿Has interactuado con esto? Es un juego, en verdad, que está hecho para jugarlo en mando, creo, ¿eh? Vamos a entrar. En ordenador es un poquito rarillo el tema de la cámara. Privada por un extraño sueño. Par buscó algo por toda la casa y enseguida lo encontró. Era el juguete que le había regalado a Impar. Bueno, esto es lo que te está contando, lo que hemos visto antes, ¿vale? La cinemática y todo el rollo. Te está contando un poquito de qué va el capítulo, ¿vale? Pues vamos a tirar para atrás, ¿eh? Aunque no sé si... Es que tengo curiosidad, pero no sé si me va a meter una cinemática. Porque quiero explorar. Vamos para acá. Vale, hasta allí. De allí es de donde venimos. Vale. Entonces no tiene mucho sentido ir para atrás otra vez.
You seem like you're looking for something, kid. I thought I recognized you. You're Odd Sister, right? Did the big roll a year ago, if I recall. She's in the Queen's can now, kiddo. There's nothing any of us can do. And I think you should give up on her, even. She's a sixer now. Nobody ever comes back from that.
Por ahí no podemos. Así que seguimos por este. Pero aquí no hay nada.
There, you saw it, didn't you? There it was again.
Halt! None shall enter the docks tonight by order of Her Majesty. Random rules. You can't be here, little girl. That's only more reason not to let a child in here. Why, I'd walk you home myself if I wasn't so busy guarding this area, as you can see. It's a very important job. Now run along, little girl. You shouldn't be here. The loading of junk onto boats. Clearly, all day long and all year long and all life long, there's only one thing that happens here. Junk gets loaded onto boats. Sorry, that's classified. Top secret, very royal. Ah! The very idea that the Queen would not share her ultimate secrets with me, a random one-er security guard. No. No, I assure you, I definitely know all the good stuff. I'm, just not willing to share them. Ha! That may well be true, but that doesn't mean I should entrust the Queen's state secrets, which I assure you I'm definitely privy to, with you. Now run along home. It's past your bedtime.
Ahí tenemos una escalera para bajar. Seguramente nos podremos meter por la puerta trasera.
whatever that spirit wanted, it seemed to involve bringing even here. But why?
Random rules, even. Random rules. Well. Well. Look at you. So far from home, and all alone. You're lucky the Queen is looking out for you, child. You've heard the good news, haven't you? The Queen is a force of nature, like gravity or death. You can't argue with gravity. You don't debate death. You just go along with her, because you know her rule is law. She is eternal. She's never wrong. She makes the rules, random rules, and they're always right. It's incredible to live at the same time as such a wondrous being. I hope one day she notices me, up riding a shining spider stallion, notices my love for her, notices my worship. More than life. I just want to be her. To be with her, I mean. To feel her hand on my head and know she judged me and found me good. It would completely destroy me. I'd love every minute of it.
One town was unique. Some who lived here were kind, treating the Queen with respect, and others seemed to have been broken by her in one way or another. But it was home, the only home Even had ever known.
Big city life. Oh, it must be so glamorous to be so cosmopolitan. So two-sided. You ever wonder what life's like in the other zones? I wasn't born here, you know. I was born in Forberg. Only I turned 12 and the Queen came and made me rule. Roll myself a one. She told me I was born in the wrong town, and now I'm here. And I'll never get back there again. That's just the way things are. In a way, she saved me from the misery of Forberg. It's not what it used to be. It doesn't have to be equal to be fair. It's what my mom always used to say. Before she... before I... well... it's, ancient history now. The Queen works in mysterious ways, and it's up to us to follow her rules. Random rules. I still remember how I felt rolling that dice, knowing what was about to happen. And when it landed on one, gosh. I don't think it's the sort of thing I'll ever forget. By the dice, I'm haunted enough already. I don't need more of them. See you around, kid.
Sería guay usarlo como un columpio, ¿eh?
That
Como un
strange
tobogán,
figure
perdón.
even knew that her fate was changing, that her future was suddenly filled with unknowns, and she also had the distinct feeling that she wouldn't be back home for quite some time.
Vale. Son cartas misteriosas, ¿vale? La del brillo azul. Vale, están describiendo lo que tenemos.
Even could barely make out what the ghostly figure was. It was beautiful, inscrutable, and there seemed to be a sorrow to her.
Es donde nos lleva el fantasma.
There was no time to think. Even was either going home to her parents without answers and with even more questions than before, or She was getting on that boat. She felt a pull, beckoning towards something new.
Un segundito. Vale, no podemos saltar, ¿vale?
Oh, those are some nice cards you have there, kiddo. You find them yourself? Well, heck, let me take a look. Maybe these old papers will notice something you haven't. Suit yourself, missy. I ain't gonna force you into doing anything you don't want to. Oh, but before you go, a word of warning. Be careful out there, missy. Tonight's the night the junk collectors come. His boat's here, and the guards over there don't let nobody close. The harbor's hiding secrets tonight, missy. Ain't nobody safe when the Queen's on the throne. Safe travels.
A lo mejor si le hubiéramos dejado las cartas, es que yo pensaba que se las iba a quedar, ¿sabes? Entonces no se las he dejado. A lo mejor si hubiéramos cogido la otra opción de dejarle las cartas, nos hubiera descrito un poco cómo van. Aquí tenemos que evitar las luces, supongo. Corre, 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 corre. Al límite. Vale, por aquí no podemos. Ok. Al límite, ¿eh? Entonces quiero mirar que no me haya dejado nada. Vaya. Me han pillado tontamente. Ush. Se ha lío, tío, otra vez. Vale, tenemos que bajar otra vez. Ay, tío, no cuela. Lo limita mucho el juego. Vale, hemos conseguido otra. Vamos a verla. Ok. Mira, podemos leer la historia.
A long time ago in Random, dice were everywhere and used to decide everything. Wondering what to wear, what to create, who to become. Any question, as long as it could be answered with a number, could be found by the spark of magic contained within the dice. And the king and queen of Random were, well, decent to good. Life was wild. Life was free. Life was random.
Siguiente.
When they were ready, or when they were brave enough, the most courageous in Random would embark on a great adventure, making their way to the Valley of the Dice. There, in that sacred place, they would choose the dice that they would carry with them for the rest of their lives. Although some would whisper that the choice wasn't fully theirs to make.
Importante las páginas del cuento, ¿eh? Son 10, ¿eh? Estaría guay conseguirlas todas, ¿sabes? Así que hay que estar explorando y pendiente. Aunque yo creo que... Uy. Esta... No hay... Esto no se lo puede disparar, ¿no? ¿Y eso qué es? Es un bicho todo grande, ¿no? Por ahí no podemos pasar, ¿eh?
No, 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 no. You don't get to come here. This is my reserve spot. You get your out.
¿Podemos ir por aquí?
Now, go away. Who am I? Who are you barging in here demanding who I am? Oh, I'm even too. Even less interested in letting you in. Now leave. This is Herman's hidey hole. My little stowaway chamber, my realm of adolescence that you're not invited in. It's my ticket out of this muddy town. Means something that's delightful, like my room here. Wow. You really are just a kid, huh? Well, guess what? I myself was a kid once. Kid Herman. And now I'm adult Herman, and I'm getting out of here. Now go find your own spot. There are no... Come on. There's got to be other spots. Go find them. Oh, for the love of... Fine, fine, you little guilt tripper. I'll let you in. Oh, but before I do, we got ourselves some house rules. 1, be quiet. 2, don't touch anything. And 3, be quiet and don't touch anything.
Entendido.
Now, don't make me regret this, kid. I'm stowing away on a quest, see? And if the crew here gets wind of it, both our gooses will be cooked. So just sit here all quiet-like and don't do anything. Shh, quiet, kid. I can't believe it. You're already breaking rules 1 and 3. Yeah, look, I'll tell you what. Just hide between those boxes and don't make any noise. You want to know about me? Here's the deal. I'm off to find my son, see? I'm headed for the Cardmaker district, 5-tropolis, or whatever the Queen's calling it these days. And... Quiet, kid, or you'll ruin the whole thing. Just go to sleep, kid. I'll wake you when we're there.
Pensaba que... que era por la exclamación, por el ruido que... Porque dice, has incumplido la primera norma, que es no formar ruido, ¿vale? Y claro, pensaba que era por la exclamación, pero ahora le he dado por probar al interrogativo y no... Vamos, que es de la cinemática en sí, ¿sabes?
Well, the moment she'd let herself think about it, Even realized she was actually exhausted. Tonight alone, she'd seen a ghost, run away from home, and boarded a ship traveling somewhere deep into the unknown heart of random. Would she ever return? It didn't matter. Odd was the only thing that mattered. With her sister's name on her lips, Even fell into a deep slumber.
I'm coming! Even! You found me! Stay right there! I'm coming! Even! I need you! Sis! I'm coming! Don't move! Even! Why aren't you coming to help? I'm trying, sis! Hold on! I'm trying!
Hello, Even.
You're home. It's where you belong. There's no time.
No time.
No time.
A wanna is a wanna.
Is a oneer. Is a oneer.
When you're right, you're right.
Even. Come stay with us. Do you want some tea? Why do you need to see her?
We've seen her before.
Listen to your mother, Even.
It's a dangerous world out there.
Listen to your mother, Even.
Stay here. It's safe here. We'll never leave you again. Not ever. Not ever, Even. We'll always be here, Even.
You'll always be her, Even.
Her desires are odd.
It's the only way she'll learn.
Go. Even if you're lost.
The Queen will find you.
You've arrived, Even. Soon you will find your voice.
Please, please, I want to go. I miss my sister. I miss my parents.
You're safe now. They can't hurt you anymore.
Hurt me? No, that's not right. They never. I don't think they.
They were denying you your future, robbing you of your true destiny.
You're finally home.
Wake up, girl! No. This whole time ship's falling apart. Today's a difficult day for you, Herman.
Wait! What am I supposed to do?
Take one of these bad boys! Has even lost sight of Herman. She realized she'd also lost sight of her last connection to home.
Okay, still alive. I can work with that. As long as I don't land on water, I should be able to work with that. Find time to remember I don't know how to swim.
She hoped desperately that she'd land somewhere near Sixtown, but the wind and the fates had very different plans for her indeed.
Ah! Whoa, where is this place?
She couldn't yet understand it, but even had landed in the middle of something exceptional. These were the ruins of a time long past, and the magic she could almost sense in the air wasn't about to give up its secrets that easily.
I must be the first person to come here in decades.
Verdadita, ¿eh? Me encanta, tío.
Hey, are you okay? Are you,
Se han asustado los dos a la misma vez. Uno de otro y el otro de uno. Estos juegos me encantan, tío.
okay? Well, thanks for saving me back there. You were really, well, heroic. Right. Okay. Talking to a dice. I better get going. You should too. This place is really dangerous.
Pura película, tío. Pura película, ¿eh? Qué chulada.
Oh, I mean, I guess you can tag along. The more the merrier, right? Okay, Ethan, keep it together. You're talking to a dice now, Ethan. And to yourself.
Verdadito. ¿Tengo que subir? Oh, mola, ¿eh? Vale, pero... Tengo que dispararle al... No, ¿no?
Dicey, over here!
Qué guay, me lo puedo poner. Mira. Mira cómo se agarra a mí. Estoy un poquito confuso, ¿eh? Estoy un poquito confuso. Y no puedo pasar por aquí. Vamos a subirle un poquito la música, ¿vale? Porque me gusta. Se va a hacer un poquito repetitiva, ¿vale? Pero vamos, no creo que moleste mucho. La tengo bastante baja. El dadito, y yo me encanta. Me encanta el dadito. Está todo gracioso. El comportamiento que tiene es súper gracioso. Por aquí tiene que haber algún tipo de dado o algo que podamos interactuar con él. Ya sea con el tirachina o con el personaje. No tengo ni idea. Por ahí no puedo, ¿no? No. Estoy un poquito confuso ahora, ¿eh? No se ha quedado bugueado, ¿verdad? El juego. Tiene que haber algún mecanismo, algo para interactuar. Aquí yo no veo tampoco ningún puzzle. A no ser, espérate. Ay, ¿yo puedo tirar dado este? Espérate. Controles.
Dicey, there! Nice! Not a trap.
Vale. Ya decía yo.
Hey! Those are mine! You don't just take things from people. Ugh, fine. You could hold on to them, I guess. Just don't digest them.
Se ha tragado las cartas. Vamos a ponerle nombre Pop. ¿Vale? Meo Pop. Como él habla. Vámonos, Popito. Vale, empieza la acción.
I think these machines are coming alive too. Yep. They're attacking.
Ahí. Cuanta más cartas mejor, ¿vale? No vamos a lanzar ninguna todavía. Vamos a coger aquí bastantes puntos. A ver qué cartas nos suelta. Nos reservamos para los otros dos. Seguramente esos dos despierten también. Esos dos enemigos, me refiero. Vamos por aquí. Movimiento simple. Vale, creo que este es el máximo, ¿no? Vale. Lanzamos. Dice, si haces una tirada con Dadelio, recibirás tantas cartas gemas como el número que saques. Lo verás en la esquina superior derecha. Ok. Ya sé cómo va, más o menos. El número que saquemos es como el maná que tenemos para coger la carta, ¿vale? Si sacamos un 2, podemos sacar una carta que tenga el número 2. Creo que va así. Utiliza la carta gema para activar tu carta. ¿Ves? Sí, es como yo he dicho. ¿Vale? Si usamos, por ejemplo, nos toca un 3, ¿no? Y utilizamos una carta que vale 1, ¿vale? Que vale una gema. Se nos consume y podemos utilizar, supongo, otras 2 más, ¿vale? Como yo he dicho. Salir de la dimensión atacando a alguien o pulsando. Vale.
Oh, it was clear that these were no ordinary cards, and Dicey was no ordinary dice. Something extraordinary was awakening.
Vale, vamos a esta. Jugar. Vale. Esa me la he tenido que reservar, ¿verdad? Ponemos la espadita. A ver qué hace esta. Y ya estaría. Vale. ¿Cómo se le daba para atrás? A la E, ¿no? No, espérate. Cancelar. Vamos a usar la primera. Vale. Usar la primera. Así que le damos al intro. Espérate, era como salgo de la dimensión. ¿No era la Q? Vale, bien. Es que no estoy hecho los controles todavía, ¿vale? No estoy hecho los controles. Qué guapa cómo se ve. Podemos disparar también, ¿no? Sí.
Even didn't understand what was happening to her and her new dice friend. But she didn't need to, for there was another, more obvious truth that she understood completely. She was truly and inarguably kicking robot butt.
Usamos la misma, ¿vale?
With each movement, the girl and her dice became more and more inseparable.
No, salió más, tío. Un 2, ok. Sacamos la misma.
Whoa, Dicey! Maybe lead with that next time.
Cuanto más avancemos, ¿vale? Más para adelante vamos probando otro tipo de cartas. De momento, esto es más o menos para que aprendas, ¿sabes? El sistema básico de combate. De hecho, yo diría que estamos todavía en el... Aparece una bomba, dispara contra ella o golpéala para activarla. Y ponte a cubierto. Ok. Que es lo que estaba hablando. Esto es como el tutorial todavía, ¿vale?
More cards? Oh, I wonder what these do. Listen, we're an incredible team, and as long as I'm going to be talking to you, I should probably know your name. Right. Well, how about if I just call you Dicey? Perfect. Well, let's see if we can find a way out of this place, Dicey.
Se llama Dadelio. Pero yo le he puesto de nombre Pop. ¿Por qué? Porque sí. Así que... Cuidadito.
To the entities that slumbered in this long-forgotten world, even had just become interesting. And that was seldom good. Even and Dicey were moving as one, an unstoppable fighting machine.
Evasión relámpago. Vamos a probarlo. Vale. Ok. Vale. Usamos daditos. A ver, Pop, ¿qué es lo que me saca? Vamos a probar este, ¿vale? A ver qué hace esta carta. Se transforma en tirachina, en un arco y 10 hecha. Vale. 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 Estos son muy rápidos. Ha sido mala opción, ¿eh? Vamos a coger los cristalitos. Tenemos que probar lo de la mina esa. Vámonos que nos vamos. A ver qué me saca, Pop. Un 1. Suficiente. Vale, ya más o menos estoy hecho con los controles, ¿vale? Moneda 50. Cartas más. Ok.
Those things that came out of your head! How do they... I'd be having a headache too. Right, well, we'll have to talk more later. But for now, let's just focus on surviving, yeah?
Como mola el juego, ¿eh? Chulada.
It's like something out of Mum's drawings.
¿Ha parpadeado? Dado antiguo. Agut. Perfecto. Pro, Bat, Cop. Increíble. Me he enterado de todo. Aunque eso es lo que ha dicho, chavales. No sé los demás dados que hay aquí. ¿Están dormidos los demás? Increíble. Más o menos. ¿Qué pasa, Elito? Está chulo, tío, el juego. Está muy chulo. ¿Te has enterado?
Ready, Dicey? I'm choosing to take that as a yes.
Vale, cuidadito con este, Tenemos que ir esquivando mientras, Vale. El arco ahora mismo no nos conviene. Vamos a probar a ver cuánto nos saca, ¿vale? Vamos a tirar daditos ahora. A ver si... Tiramos daditos. ¿Cuánto nos ha sacado? Un 1. Increíble. Ahora que quería probar esta carta. Jugamos con esta. Espérate porque la he cagado, tío. Le he tenido que dar dos veces a la E. Uy, cuidadito que se me lía. ¿Dónde está este? Hay que darle 2 veces a la E, ¿vale? Y después a la Q. Vale. Le damos a jugar. Jugar. Vale. Y ahora le damos la Q. Ahora sí. Vaya torta mundo. ¿Cómo se ve, eh? Vamos a los cristalitos estos. Volvemos a tirar. Este no lo ha salido todavía, ¿no? Tiramos. Un 5. Eso ha sido un 5. Eso ha sido un 5, ¿vale? Pero nos cuenta 2 porque no tenemos el dado entero, creo. Como que tenemos que... No sé si hay que meterle más cartas al dado para que te cuente más números. Eso sí que no sé cómo va. ¿Qué pasa? ¿No puedo meterle cargado ahora? Ahora. Bueno, espérate. Que el cargado es raro. Es rarísimo, tío. Pues tiene que dejarlo pulsado. Interactúa, tío. ¿Vale? Ya está, solucionado. Otras 50 monedas, ¿vale? Supongo que habrá una tienda más para adelante. Habrá una tienda que podremos comprar cartas y eso, ¿vale? Pues ya estaría, ¿no? Completado el tutorial. Más o menos, ya estoy hecho con los controles, más o menos. Entre comillas.
These colossi were indeed colossal. Things were looking grim.
Ok.
And while I know it's always disappointing when what you thought was a novel turns out to be a very short story, all I can do is apologize.
Get him, Dicey! Over there! Get him, Dicey! Get him, Dicey! Get him, Dicey! Over there!
Yo. Ok, esta. De momento no tenemos mucha baraja, ¿vale? Vale, este ataque es nuevo.
Get him, Dicey!
Me va a dar un bocado el cristalito, a ver.
Over there! Go! Over here, Dicey!
Por acá, ven. Uy, que me he quedado pillado. si explosiona. De acá. ¿No explosiona o qué? Vale, bien, ahora sí. Ok. Mira, otra.
All right, Dicey. You're quite something.
Ya está, porque... ¿a qué venían esos paseos a caballito? A ver. Venga, se los vamos a preguntar. No hace falta, ¿vale? Esto ya no hace falta.
Even and Dicey finally had a moment to catch their breath. Take a breather and...
Dicey, wait!
I've always been here.
Filthy water! Snake-eyed freak! Dirty one, daughter!
You don't belong here, Oner. Go back to your filth where you belong. Look at the dirty trash, Cyclops. My parents told me how Oners live. Like animals. Look at the dirty trash, Cyclops.
Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Shut...
What is going on here?
The other kids, they said I was a filthy oner.
She is. She's not a sixer like us.
Oh, the dice doesn't lie, children.
Yeah, but she was just lucky. She's a oner. You can smell it on her.
Oh, you think you're smarter than the black dice?
I mean, no. I just...
Oh, so now you're saying she is a sixer after all. So you've lied to me. Either way.
I mean...
Lying should be punished, Odd. Don't you agree?
You don't have to. I was just...
Now, there's no room for pity. Either everything's fair or nothing is.
A wonder! Off to the garbage for you!
I'm not garbage.
We'll agree to disagree, love. What's this? A lunchbox? Ha! A living lunchbox! Monster! I'm gonna tell the mayor!
Una fiambrera, ¿ves? Con vida, dice. No veas si está ciego.
Well, we're here. Let's see where here is, Dicey.
Even had a feeling, call it a hint, that her new friend Dicey would be able to open that door for her. All it would take would be a roll, or two.
Quiero darle a la rata. Ah, no se puede. Me encanta el dadito y yo.
And that feeling was correct.
Look, it's that ghost again.
Yes, I was just going to say that. But what did it want? Did you hear? The new moon is finished. It is wonderful to finally look up at the sky at night and see two perfect moons. When it comes to the new moon, I'm of two minds. And they both love it. Oh, have you come to see our new moon? Oh, you're in for a treat.
會大嘅，must對，neder står mest ein Geiser, meine Stopp durch,
No vea, vamos, me va a meter el pico. Me ha quitado todos los piojos. Madre mía. Alejo.
Good morning, world! It's a beautiful day, my favorite kind.
Any second now. Oh, curse it too. Though I suppose you can't have the sweet without the sour. Attention to town. Now hear this.
The Queen is rolled a two. I repeat, the Queen is rolled a two.
Her will is now manifest. Long may she reign. Random rules.
Oh, a two! What a delightful...
Way to make a perfectly awful day even worse. Another dreary day, everyone. Just muddle through this horrid life until death finally claims us.
Calle doble sentido, calle comercio, plaza de Londos. A ver, ¿puedo interactuar? No. Cuidadito, señora. Por aquí, por allá. Por aquí, por allá.
Oi, what are you looking at? You heard me. We've got enough problems here without strange weirdos wandering around town. You are. I seen you when the dice got rolled. You didn't change a bit. That tells us you're not from Two Town. I reckon you're a oner, and you don't belong here. I've got nothing more to say to you, oner.
It seemed to even that there were two sides to every story, especially here in Two Town, where even the residents seemed to be of two minds.
Quiero seguir explorando, espera. ¡Buah! Esto es un logro, ¿eh? ¿Puedo interactuar contigo o no? Con ese personaje ya interactuamos antes. No, creo que es el mismo. Wow, monedita al canto. Monedita por todas partes. A ver si vemos más. Vale. Esto conduce a la misma salida que hemos visto antes. Vamos por aquí. Ok. Vale, 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 vale. Este es el principal. Este es el principal, ¿eh? Cuidadito. Vamos por aquí, a ver qué hay. Lo mismo. Mira, este es el de la tienda.
Cards, I got cards here, the greatest cards in the land, from my body to your hands.
Ah, Vamos a preguntarle esto, ¿vale?
Yes! But was I born with a store for a body? Or did I somehow force my body to become a store? Well, you'll never know, because you'll become instantly distracted by all of the fantastic cards I have for sale. Ooh, I can tell you've got an eye for cards. Always terrific to meet another connoisseur. Manny Dex, at your service.
Pues dice que sí, que pertenece, es parte de su cuerpo. El mueble. A ver, se lo he preguntado por curiosidad nada más, ¿vale, chavales? Pero está guay. Vamos a decirle, desde luego me interesan las cartas.
Naturally! You know, I've often been heard to remark that life is like cards. It's not so much the cards you've got, but how you play them, yeah? Plus, life is also small, cheap, and random, and yet utterly enchanting. All like cards, isn't it? Now listen, since you're a fellow connoisseur, and since business is slow, I'm gonna do you a solid, mate. Old Manidex is gonna give you a lovely binder to hold your cards in. On the house. We'll just need to teach you how to use it.
Recompensa. Archivador de cartas. Archivador personal de cartas. Úsalo con regularidad para modificar tu baraja y prueba nuevas combinaciones. Ok. Vale. De momento no tenemos cartas que nos sobren, así que llevamos las que tenemos. De momento. La baraja consta de 9 cartas. Básicamente. De 10 cartas, perdón. Y ya está. A ver qué tipo de cartas así mejores podemos implementarle cuando nos sobren. Aunque tampoco, por lo que estoy viendo, tampoco hay muchas cartas. Así que... Ok.
Now then, what with that shiny new binder with all those blank pages in it, you're probably in the market for some new cards, eh? Well, good news! It just so happens I've got the greatest cards in the land from my body to your hands. Ha ha! And at the best prices too.
Me gustaría comprar alguna carta. ¿De dónde saca las cartas? Toda tu familia es... ¿Cómo? ¿Cómo? ¿Hola? ¿Una tienda también? Dice... ¿Necesitas así o decidiste después? A ver, vamos a decirle... Me gustaría comprar alguna carta, ¿vale? Aunque tengo curiosidad. Vamos a seguirle hablando de él, ¿vale? Vamos a preguntarle por él. A ver que si nació así o fue decisión suya, ¿vale?
Mate, we're all born one way, and we all decide what we want to do with that. I was born with an interest in trading cards and decided to absolutely lean into my interest in trading cards. All the way, mate. Woohoo! Ha no regrets.
A ver, riesgo, suerte o daño. Daño. Aunque suerte no estaría mal. Riesgo... Tú sabes. No creo que me meta muchas cartas en la baraja, la verdad. De riesgo. Vamos a darle daño. Buah, estupendo. Ok. Mira, este me interesa. Ese me lo pillo del tirón. Esta la tengo. Esta la tengo. $190. Convoca un icosaedro. Ok. Diabólico. Interesante. Inflige daño a quien pillo por delante. Y rebota contra todo lo que choca. A ver, pero esto nos puede perjudicar a nosotros también. Entonces, no sé yo. ¿Este qué hace? Parece la burbuja defensiva de la hechicera del valle. Vale, esto te protege. Es como un escudo, ¿vale? Pero te protege solamente un golpe. Mira. Este también está muy bueno. Este me gusta. Al momento del esquivar, ¿vale? A la evasión que tú haces, le puedes hacer daño. Básicamente le infliges daño. Esto está bien. Tampoco es que sea muy buena, pero está bien. Esta me interesa también. Dura 10 segundos. Esta lo que hace es ralentizar a los enemigos durante ese tiempo. Y este también está bien. Este me falta. A ver, casi a este. Ah, no, este lo leí antes. Esto lo leí antes. Aunque esa ya la tenía. Vale, tenemos 265, 265. No nos da. Tenemos que elegir una de estas tres, que son las que me interesan. A ver, esta carta en un momento circunstancial podría servirnos pero bastante. Podría servir, pero... aparte de que... Bueno, no sé. Espérate. No sé, estoy indeciso, yo. Estoy indeciso. A ver cuál me pillo. Me voy a pillar esta. Me pillo esa. 130, 130, 120. Nada. Estas dos no me interesan. Además, esta ya la tengo. Esta la tengo. Y la que me he comprado antes también la tengo. Pero por si acaso me he comprado una... creo que esa es la tercera que tengo repetida, ¿vale? Pero me la he comprado porque esa carta es la que me cura, básicamente. O sea. Entonces me he comprado otra por si acaso las moscas. A ver. Pues ya estaría. Ok.
Living store at your service.
Ah, pues ya está. No podemos pasar... No, no podemos. Seguimos el
Even
fantasma.
was beginning to learn a lot about this new part of random, but not, unfortunately, how to escape it. The door was locked. Perhaps someone nearby was in possession of a key.
Have you seen the Upside Down Town? I'm building it. The flipped city in the sky. You can't miss it. It's not just me, of course. Lots of construction jobs up there. That whole site was designed by Her Royal Highness, the Queen. It's the ultimate expression of Two-Town. Name's Smokey, by the way. Is that what you think we are? A city full of evil twins? Well, we're not. We're a city of halves, and every half is divided differently. Some down the middle, some across the side, some with little sections here and there that add together to half. Everyone is different. Some call the Upside Down Town a mere distraction, a minor obsession of the Queen designed simply to keep us all busy. You know what those people are called? That's it. The Queen is amazing. Her ideas are amazing. The new city reflects that. It's the ultimate expression of Two-Town, what it was always meant to be. Two cities in one.
A este le tienen bastante comida la cabeza.
I'm sorry. I'm on break now, and Smokey only gets a little time for himself, don't he? So you'll have to excuse my rudeness, but I don't have much else to say. You know, you should go see the Upside Down Town for yourself. Just be wary of the mayor.
Plaza del Hondo, calle Comercio, calle Doble Sentido. Ok.
It was the Queen's Royal Robot Guards. She had to
Vea,
think
¿no?
fast. She had to roll
Ahí no
the
podemos
dice.
pasar. Ahí sí viene. Por aquí no me dejo nada. No. Por aquí no me dejo nada. Importante cuando usemos la carta de la que ralentiza, es importante estar al lado del enemigo, ¿vale? Igual que la carta esa de la bomba, me pasó antes también lo mismo, tío. Usé la carta y dependiendo de dónde esté el personaje, pues te la suelta ahí, ¿sabes? Yo pensaba que se la podía tirar la bomba o algo. Pero que va. El arco está chetado, en verdad, también. Vale, no lo he entendido bien entonces. Lo que hace esa carta no lo he entendido bien. Uno, tío. Pues no me sale números hartos, ¿eh? El 3 no me ha salido todavía.
Hey, you. Come here a tick. Just want to ask you a few questions, love. Like about who you're with. That six-sided fellow by your side.
Qué turbio,
Tell
¿eh?
me about him. I don't think he is. I think you got one of them dice by your side. See, most people wouldn't recognize them no more. They've been extinct for so long. Banned by the Queen. And she's got a terrifying black one. The only one left in all the land. Or so she thinks. I'm sure you don't. Having a dice is treason, after all. Be careful out there, love. There might not be many of us left who know what you're up to. But you can't fool everyone all of the time. See you around, kid. So, it does speak. And with the ancient dice tongue. How intriguing. Oh, feisty little one, ain't ya? No need to threaten the curious. Do say aye to the Queen once she does find you, hmm?
I don't know, Dicey, but I didn't like her one bit. Look there! On the other side! Yeah, but how do we get over there?
Life was insane and beautiful. A glorious mess. Those who wielded dice would challenge each other in grand board game tournaments to win favor from the king or queen, or even just each other. The rules were wild and capricious, the games even more so. And everyone in random loved them, and the dice wielders themselves, with all their heart.
Directito me hace toda la gracia ella. No sé por qué, pero me hace toda la gracia. Que me he ido para atrás sin querer. Vale, esa zona está explorada, ¿vale? La de arriba está explorada. Venimos por aquí.
Oi, kid! You want crispy twigs? Kids love crispy twigs. To answer your question, yes, business is slow. Hey, kid! I'm selling crispy twigs here.
I got super
Crispy
juice here.
twigs to trade.
You want a free sample of super juice? Too bad. Hey, kid.
Kid, I got
Sorry,
what all
kid.
kids
Paying
crave.
customers only.
Crispy twigs. The crispiest in town.
Super juice is the only juice with soup. Ah,
Oi,
so
kid!
refreshing.
You want crispy twigs?
Seller,
Kids love
street
crispy
socks.
twigs.
Get your socks here. Sock 2 packs, one for each of you. It's the perfect pair for the perfect pair. You're already wearing socks. Come back when you need new ones, kid. Are your parents around? Bring them back with you and tell them to bring their money. Yeah, come back with money, kid, and I'll be happy to sell you 2 or more socks.
Yo, mira por dónde va. Toma, entra la nuca.
Seller, street socks. Get your socks here.
Hey, kid!
some
I'm selling
super
crispy
juice.
twigs here.
I got super juice
Crispy
here.
twigs to trade.
Me pone que le dé a la E para interactuar, pero es que no va. Le estoy dando, pero no furula.
Kid, I got what all kids crave. Crispy twigs. The crispiest in town.
Get your pre-chewed food here, smooth and silky. Food's not nice unless it's been chewed twice. Tired of mastication? Let me do the hard work for you.
Qué asco, ¿no? Uy, esta señora un poquito cotilla.
Super juice is the only juice with soup. Ah, so
Número 2. Calle Comercio, Plaza de Londos.
Pet spiders for sale, and pet scorpions too. Those are the 2 best pets to have, so they're the only ones I carry.
No me deja interactuar.
Oh.
Pets for sale. Who wants a new?
No, I'm stuck. Artist block. I'd trade my Gubblegregor for a flash of inspiration. Oh. I'm through Pipkin, by the way. I am an artist, but not with paints or music. My art is the art of trading, and I want to push the art forward. Trading Gubblegregors is so routine. I want to trade something that hasn't been traded before. Say, you wouldn't be willing to trade for that costume your friend is wearing, are you? I figured. Probably wouldn't fit too many folks anyway. Plus, people have traded costumes before. If you ever have anything to trade, you'll come see me, right? Especially something unusual. And maybe I'll offer you something amazing in exchange. Until then... Not the one. You wouldn't happen to have anything, would you? A word? Now that's interesting. I've never traded in words before. This could be a whole new marketplace. What's the word? Oh, I've heard that before. It's a common phrase, and common things don't have value, I'm afraid. No, I can't do anything with that. No trade, kid. Not the one. You wouldn't happen to have anything, would you? A word?
¿Qué dice ahora?
Now that's interesting. I've never traded in words before. This could be a whole new marketplace. What's the word?
Vale, dice lo mismo.
Help! Help! I'm being attacked by robots!
Enredo real.
I got a 50% off sale. That's twice as cheap as normal. Buy one, get one free. That's 2 items for the price of 1. That's a deal specifically made Cellar Street. Don't miss it.
El hippie que estaba corriendo ha robado algo. Ha hecho una de las suyas. Tendremos que coger y salvarla. Así que vamos a tirar para atrás. Un segundito. Vamos a ver qué hay por aquí.
Okay. You want crispy twigs? Kids love crispy twigs.
Vale, no hay pérdida.
Hey, kid. I'm selling crispy twigs here. Crispy twigs to try.
Get your socks here.
Demasiado lineal, ¿no? El juego. Está chulísimo. Pero tiene partes turbias, ¿eh? Pues eso es lo que pienso. Si me habláis los dos a la misma vez, no me entero. Ah, es que los NPC hablando todos a la misma vez y...
Get your food here. I've only had dice described to me, kid, but that costume is dead on.
The heart of Two Town was even greater and bigger and scarier than in the most outlandish stories she'd heard the Junkers tell in Wangroft.
Sale on food. My grandparents told me about dice once in whispers. Never thought I'd see such an accurate costume.
Hi, I'm Harry Twofold. I love the Upside Down Town. It's a whole second Two Town. And they're all right.
It's a huge mistake. I have always been consistent in this. It sucks.
By which I mean, it rules.
Yeah, that's kind of my whole thing. But one thing will always remain consistent. My love for the upside down town. It's beautiful and great and...
I hate it. Worst idea we ever had.
brilliant in both conception and execution. A
disaster in waiting that will
make everyone happy.
To die one day so that they can escape this horrible monster city.
And then go to heaven, which will be exactly like the new upside down town. You know, my doctor said the same thing. That getting so overwhelmed with the upside downs of this world all the time wasn't good for me. I called him an insensitive low roller and left, but maybe this time I should listen. Okay, have a nice
and depressing
day.
Even decided she couldn't quite keep up with Mr. Twofold.
Hi! Hello! Indubitably, we're twins. We finish each other's sentences. We double each other's happiness. We share each other's husbands. We multiply each other's... Wait, what? What? You said we share each other's husbands. Yep, I don't. You've been kissing my husband? Oh my god! Two-timer! It's double the fun. Please excuse us. We need to talk about this. Sorry.
Even decided she'd already inserted herself into the lives of the twins quite enough.
Lo subí ahí.
That is such a creative dice costume. No way, Ronaldo. Are you seeing this?
What's a dice?
Me subí por aquí, que creo que se puede rodear. Se puede rodear por ahí. Y podemos llegar hasta ahí.
That's a spiffy dice costume, kid. My grandmother told me about him.
Además que tenemos que salvar de los dos guardias que le estaba persiguiendo. Mira, aquí está. Pidiendo auxilio. Un dos. Ok. Aquí es mejor cuerpo a cuerpo. No tenemos tanto espacio en el terreno de combate. me he quedado pillado. Vale. La podemos arrastrar. Toma. Vaya bombazo.
You saved my bacon there, kid. Look, let me repay you with a deal. I'm looking to trade a weird-looking four-sided skull for a Gubblegregger. That'll be just the thing I need to Gubblegreg my way out of future robot trouble. What do you say, kid? You don't know what a Gubblegregger is? Forget it then, kid. But, you know, do come back if by any chance you happen to find one. You don't know what a Gubblegregger is? Forget it then, kid. But do come back if by any chance you happen to find one.
Words for sale. Who wants to buy a word? Here's one for free. Syzygy.
Hello! Can I interest you in a potion? Wait a minute. I don't know you. I only sell potions to my regular customers. I don't give out my art willy-nilly. You're not from around here, are you? You must feel lost. It would be logical to give her a summary of the town that she finds herself in. I was getting to that. Jeez. It would be logical of me to give you a summary of the town you find yourself in. As you may have noticed, we're big into duality here. Even though it has its not unsubstantial downsides. By the card makers, I'm speaking, Jorid! Split personality. Though ours is more unfortunate than most. Jared and I don't agree on very much these days. Ah, a keen question suggesting a logical mind. Everyone in Two Town is split, but it's not always the same way. I am fated to always be battling my other half, but even on my worst days, I know that it's fair.
We battle it out, and it's a great system. As you can see, Jorid and I are in conflict a lot. We want different things in business, in life, in love.
In that some of us don't want love because it's an illogical distraction.
And some of us want to get mad kissy.
Also, we are at loggerheads over the direction of our business. But not for long. I am working on a potion to decide this once and for all. Yes, a potion to decide who is in charge. Whoever drinks it will be the leader once and for all, regardless of what the dice say.
Which will be me.
You misspoke, as anyone could clearly see that I am intended to be the one in charge. If you simply reason it out, you'll see that...
You know what? I have had it with your condescending and your precious logic.
An emotional and frankly embarrassing response, dare I say, cringe-worthy?
You two enjoy talking. I'm out of here. La 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 la, can't hear you. La 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 la, can't hear you.
We have a few moments of privacy. There is one thing. That potion I mentioned. I need ingredients to finish it. And I'm afraid time is of some matter because my partner is working on a similar potion. One that will lock me out for good. It's logical, therefore, that I finish my potion first. So, if you'd be so kind as to find what I need before that happens, I would appreciate it. Even with these fingers in my ear, that sounded like a no. But perhaps it was a yes? It's logical for me to assume that it was a yes. Yes. Now then! I require 3 bloobs. Unremarkable organisms distinguished by their loud screams. Listen for their sounds, and you'll find them. And don't worry about harvesting them for my experiments. My research indicates that it is actually quite ethical and logical for me to do this. I assure you it makes no difference to them. They loathe their existence all the same. All I require is that you find 3 bloobs for me, and I'll have all that I need. Oh, and there's a mighty reward in it for you. In conclusion, what I've said is highly intriguing, and if I were you, I'd go find those bloobs. Promptly. Farewell, kind stranger.
He's gone, yeah? No, he's gone. We can talk in private. Listen, before you go, that potion that we're working on, I need ingredients first to finish it. Because as soon as he gets control again, my partner is going to invent a potion to lock me out for good. There's no stopping him. It's logical. So, if you'd be so kind as to find what I need before that happens, I'd be much obliged. Perfect! Oh, perfect! Okay, I'll need 3 bloobs, same as him, but you need to give them to me. Oh, and there's a reward in it for you. I know, it's so intriguing. If I were you, I'd go find those ingredients to discover what it is.
You dang little bloob critter! You can't hear that, can't you? That noise! Dang it! I'm trying to sleep!
and that blabbed bloob is up on my roof making a ruckus. It's those dang... Oh, I don't even know what they are. Screaming wobblies. You seen 'em? Now they're up on my roof making noise. All I want to do is nap. I'm old. I've spent more hours awake than anyone, and I deserve some moments of blessed unconsciousness. Quiet unconsciousness. You'll help me, won't you? I'll reward you or something. Thank you, little one. You've made an old man's heart want to fill with hope, which will happen as soon as this old man's ears are no longer filled with cotton to keep that darn noise down. Please don't dawdle now. I'm very old. Some of us are trying to sleep.
Gli swiccioli. Un blu.
Thank you, little one.
A ver, tan inútiles no creo que sean. ¿Vale? Porque si las quieres para una poción... Por algo será.
Teko, men heine, og namanneink, skan man harla, og skan ärmelnehen, och skala wa, och ma sknehena halla, tukumona, tukumun hanaha.
A dice! Child! Yes, you! Come closer. You, child! I believe we can be useful to each other. No, nor I you, but the threads of fate weave strange fabrics indeed. You see, I've noticed that you have a dice with you. Right, a good act, child. You'll need your wits to survive what's coming, I'd wager. So, let's say, hypothetically, you have a dice, which of course you don't, which means you, hypothetically, have experience in their identification and true nature. I've heard tell of a dice circulating Cellar Street. Of course, it's been so long since a true dice has been here. People don't entirely recognize it for what it is. And if these rumors were true, well, I dare say you could be the one to find it. Folks dimly sense it has value. They treat it as something rare and unique, say a fossil, not knowing its true value, its true nature. I believe someone like yourself could trade for it, or at the very least, trade up to it.
Hypothetically, of course. And if you did hypothetically succeed in possessing such a dice, well, I'd be interested. And I'd make it worth your while. Worth your while indeed. Oh, goodness. You can't, child. But you can trade with me. That's all I'm asking. I've told you all I can. Oh, Except that I've heard whispers that someone is buying words, and someone else is selling them. And that would be where I'd start. Make yourself useful, child. Trade and trade until, before you know it, you've got your hands on one of those dangerous, awful, deadly dice. And then you give it to me, and I will take care of it.
Vale, tenemos que ir al que compra las palabras y decirle la frase esa. Y ya estaría, ¿no? Esto por aquí.
Behold, the door to Three Town. Alas, the door was sealed shut, and only a roll of a 3 would open it. But Evan's friend was 1 dot short. He could only roll a 1 and a 2, and Even would have to find a way to upgrade him.
Strange. What's up with these little guys? Well, I wonder if they could fix you.
Roll your dice and defeat all enemies. It's that simple.
Seemed as though Dicey was affecting that giant board game.
Ah, there's a slow bubble. There's a slow time bubble in the board game.
Mira cómo se ve. Súper ralentizado todo.
treasure to the board game.
Vaya, me la tragué.
We're nearing the end of this board game now. A slow time bubble has appeared.
Oi, oi, Matty Dex here, card enthusiast and living store at your service. Oh dear. shut up? And lo, did the number 2 inspire all to praise the Queen for twice as long. And lo, did the Queen bless us with not 1, but 2 towns, and 2 moons rather than simply the boring one. And lo, did my other side have nothing of interest to preach. Quiet you, today is my day. And lo, did the number 2 come to random, and lo, it was good. Oh dear, do I ever shut up? And lo, did the number 2 inspire all to praise the Queen for twice as long. And lo, did the Queen bless us with not 1, but 2 towns, and 2 moons rather than simply the boring one. And lo, did my other side have nothing of interest to preach. Quiet you, today is my day.
Well, have you gotten the ingredients yet? I need all of them.
He means I need all of them.
I got words for sale here. Choice words. Pluviophile. It means lover of rain. That's just a free sample. My rarest word? That's a tall order. What do you have to offer in trade? Let's hear it. How? Oh, down, like as in duck feathers. Ah, sorry. Not a fan of puns. No trade. What do you have to offer in trade? Let's hear it. Why? 7, 8, 9? Oh, 7, 8, 9. Ugh, keep that joke. I don't want it. What do you have to offer in trade? I'm listening. I like the amount of Y's in that word, but 3 or more planets, that's a hard sell here in Two Town. I think that's a pass from me. What do you have to offer in trade? Your last one didn't do anything for me, but I'm listening. How does a small girl like you know an adult word like that? Adlubescence. Oh, learning it is a pleasure. The breath of the essence sound, the mouth feel of adlube. Oh, the rarity of it. Oh, this is a word I can definitely sell. Tell you what, I'll give you a great word in exchange too. Oblectament. Close. Oblectament. It means a source of delight. For example, learning adlubescence is an oblectament. Thank you again, kid. It's been a pleasure doing business with you. Bye. Beautiful. Use it well, kid. Who wants to buy a word? I got clinical... When you're looking for a good home here, it means wanting to stay in bed. I already traded with you. I'm good for words, but thank you. Enjoy oblectament. Kid, that's a trade secret. Can't have you stealing all my business. I got so many words, kid. Got a sale on bucolic right now if you're interested.
Hay que buscar que vendía el que compraba las palabras.
Shroud, get your fresh shroud straight out of the tube. That's dinner for two.
Este.
Not the one. You wouldn't happen to have anything, would you? A word? Now that's interesting. I've never traded in words before. This could be a whole new marketplace. What's the word? Oh, that is a beautiful word. Oblectament. I would like some oblectament, please. Yes, it is a good word, and that means it has value. Anything with value I can trade. Oh, this is going to be great! Let me compensate you for that word by giving you a Gubblegregor in exchange. They're very futuristic. Imagine not knowing what a Gubblegregor is. Hilarious. You're all right, kid. Good sense of humor. Here's the Gubblegregor. Just be sure not to use it in full reverse. We all know what happens then. Great, kid. I already traded with you. Thanks again, by the way. Enjoy the Gubblegregor. And I still think that's hilarious.
Shroud, get your fresh shroud straight out of the tube. That's dinner for two.
Hey, here's a free sample. Halcyon. It means happy.
Well, have you gotten the ingredients yet? I need all of them.
He means I need all of them.
Ok, pues vamos a abrir el librito porque necesitamos saber
It's a hard business to be in, some words, but lucky for me.
Ya tenemos dos.
Come on, Dicey!
Super juice is the
You know,
only
I got what
juice
all
with
kids crave. Crispy twigs.
Holy
The crispiest in
fancy.
town.
Seller, street socks. Get your socks here.
Oi, kid! You want crispy twigs? Kids love crispy twigs.
No, aquí no había nada. Bueno, espérate. Míralo. 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 El tercero. Mira que lo he pensado. Y justo miro para arriba y he visto el interrogante en verde. Y digo, no te puedo creer. Mira que lo he pensado, tío. Digo, no creo que esté ahí. No, ni nada. Soy un máquina, tío.
Words for sale. Who wants to buy a word? Here.
Vale, pero a mí me interesa hacer lo otro. Ahora vamos y hablamos con ese.
With a little luck, you'll run into that dice somewhere in Cellar Street. Oh, hypothetically.
Estoy dabei. Ist du gut? Still dabei. Schleichs boy. Der tut dabei. Il the boy, eh? Mo per chepenke. Tut dabei. Fantastico. Que con gente. Il the boy, eh? Lo da feito, po. Voi che. Oi, bei.
¿Por qué habla así ahora?
Stay here. Stay for Peter. Il the boy, eh? Tut dabei. Stay for Peter. Mo per chepenke. Still dabei. Oi, bei. Danke. Que con gente. Il the boy, eh? Det står dabei. Lo da feito, po. Estoy dabei. Ist du gut? Schleichs boy. Stay here. Fantastico, po. Voi che. Stay here. Lo da feito, po. Il the boy, eh?
Disappointing. Well, keep at it, child.
You have the ingredients! Brilliant! That's all I need. Please, pass them over. Remember, you did say you'd give them to me.
Thank you! Oh, thank you! Oh, just need to mix them together and down the hatch. Okay. I feel strange. Whoa! Oh, this is intense! Perfect! It's just me! For the first time, it's just me! Thank you for this. Let me give you something in exchange for all of this. It's my partner's personality, distilled down to its purest essence. I hope it treats you well. You know what? By the cards, I think I'm actually going to miss him. It's so quiet without him in my head. I may actually miss him already. He'd say that's only logical. Isn't that funny? It's funny, isn't it? Thank you again. You'll come back to visit me, won't you? You even start to miss logic.
And lo, did the number 2 come to random, and lo, it was good. Oh dear, do I ever shut up? And lo, did the number 2 inspire all to praise the Queen.
Eso es para abrir la puerta. Oye, voy a mirar a ver si la puerta de atrás... Bueno, yo creo que ahí no se puede entrar. Pero por curiosidad. No, no se puede. Pues sí, sí se puede. Pero no sé si se abre o no esa puerta. Tiene pinta de que no.
All this tunus reminds me of Odd. I promise you, sister, I am coming for you.
As she looked up, Even began to realize that Two Town's name was easily twice as literal as she'd suspected. They seemed to be constructing a second town.
I've had enough of this job. Ouch. Okay. All right. Huh? Oh, a dice? Where did you come from, little one?
Let him go! That's right. You better smarten up and look where you're going, or I'll...
Well, you're very angry for someone so small.
I'm not small. You're a big, clumsy giant who goes around sitting on my friends.
Again, I apologize. It was an accident.
All right, apology accepted. Look, I'm trying to find my sister, and I've got to get through that big old door.
Name's Seymour. Haven't seen your sister, though. Thing is, I don't see too much of anything these days, and not since the nanny confiscated most of my eyes. 2 of them for Two Town, she said. And Nanny Fortuna's the right hand of the Queen, and has been for years. She's as mean as she is old. And let's just say she doesn't take kindly to people borrowing her super pricey mechanical spider wagon. Anyway, once she gave my eyes to the mayor, they disappeared. I haven't heard any news about them since. So, it seems like we both have a reason not to like her. The Civil War and Freedom, you know, tried to desert it and got sentenced for treason. I wasn't doing any good there anyway. I'm a lover, not a fighter. But enough about that. What's up with this dice? I haven't seen a real one in years. I see you're missing a couple of pips, little one, if you're gonna go anywhere. You are new, aren't you? The door to Three Towns forever locked. Keeps the district separate by order of the Queen. You'd need to roll a 3 to open it, and since nobody has a dice anymore, well, they stay closed. But your little friend's so close to 3. I could fix you, but... But I can't. Not unless I get my missing eyes back. Oh, if only a brave dice wielder would find it in her heart of glory to begin a quest to find and return my eyes. Absolutely. I'm certain the nanny passed my eyes on to the mayor. Of course, if she'd given them to the right mayor, getting them back would be easy, but she gave them to that upside-down one. Ugh, what a nightmare. Oh, that's a good one. Listen, even if things were that easy, do you think we'd all be here? Heck no! We'd all be in Sixtown, living the high life, relaxing by whatever it is that Sixtowners relax by. A pool of gold, probably. Sadly, it's not that easy, even. Especially not since that nanny has given my eyes to that nightmare of a mayor. So, yeah, find my eyes, and I can definitely help you. So, you'll help out old Seymour? Thank you. Be careful with that two-faced mayor. Okay, if you need me, I'll be over at the town square, near the door to Freedom. Oh, it's a bad place. It's one of the 6 towns, one for each side of the Queen's black dice. We used to be united, but that was generations ago. Before the No Dice War, Random has seen a lot of war. Oh, don't get me started, kiddo. The town's being ruined by a family of triplets. It's petty sibling rivalry on a humongous destructive scale, with no end in sight.
Even decided that she felt a kinship with this sad, large monster. He'd been hurt by the same people who took her sister. She had the sense she was the only one who could help him. And she had the sense Seymour could end up helping her too.
Vamos a dejar directito por aquí, ¿vale, chavales?